check out the before and after of what a little glaze will do to a piece of furniture. So that's the Van Dyke Brown Glaze, and I'm just using an artist brush. And this is over the color sandbar. So I did seal the piece first, just because I prefer to apply glaze or wax over a sealed piece because it just allows me a little bit more control and working time to, manipulate the glaze and move it around and remove what I want of it. You can absolutely apply glaze on an unsealed piece, but just know that your paint, when it's not sealed, is going to soak up that glaze because it wants it, because it's so good. So that's why I seal it first. So now I'm just using a baby wipe to wipe it back, and I'm just taking my time. I really want the glaze to settle in any little lines and crevices, and it's just going to give a beautiful highlight to this whole piece. So this is just a small little pedestal table, and it's painted in sandbar, as you can see. That's where I'm applying the Van Dyke Brown Glaze over. And on the top, it is painted in Spanish moss. That's that main green color you can see. And then I used a stencil called Leave Me Alone, and I used juniper and sandbar to stencil some leaves in the background. And then I applied one sheet from the Antique Flora MIDI size transfer. Sealed it with wax. And now I'm applying the glaze to the little cut area of the top of the table, which has such a little pretty detail and really is why I really wanted this table when I saw it at the thrift store. It is a leather top table, and the leather was really damaged and there are scratches in there, but I'm telling you what, the paint, the stenciling, and the transfer and the wax just give it a beautiful new look. So now I'm just using the same Van Dyke Brown Glaze, and I'm just sweeping it over the little pie cut areas of the tabletop. And you know what? If you do this and you get somewhere where you don't want it, like say I slipped and I got some on the tabletop, because it is sealed, you just get a baby wipe and it'll come right off. So don't worry. Don't let that stop you if you haven't glazed before. The glaze adds such a beautiful, slight little sheen and a beautiful dimension. It just really brought this table from flat to something really vintage. And I was going for that vintage look with this transfer. It reminds me of my Nana's needlepoint. My Nana was the best needle pointer in the whole wide world. And she tried to teach me, but I was little and probably impatient, and I really wanted to go be playing outside. So this just reminds me of her, and I'm so happy with the way this table came out. I can't wait to show you at the end. And if you need to go back, look at that starting shot, and you'll see the big difference between a beautiful piece of furniture that's painted and then with glaze on it. There she is with some beautiful glaze. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I hope you'll try it.